Hey YouTube family, what a beautiful rainy Monday it is. Cool outside, been waiting for that so I can start wearing some of these long sleeve shirts and long sleeve jackets. And believe me, it's cool enough out there right now to do that. But I wanted to show you something that I ordered. I didn't know I ordered it, I'll be honest. I will look up the price. Well, I went to look to find the order. I couldn't even find the order. But it had to happen or I wouldn't have gotten it. I remember looking at it, but I didn't remember really ordering it. But you know what? I like it. A little bit low right there. I like it. These are snouts. This can be worn like this. Or you can undo it. These are snouts. I love snouts. So much easier to deal with than buttons when you have arthritic fingers and arthritis in your hands, which I have a little bit. And then the way that it is, I call this an Eisenhower length jacket. And I'm gonna have to, that's the only thing about it, I'm probably not gonna like having a yank pull up on it, but if it raises up, it'll be all right. The pants are just right. They have elastic at the hem, so I won't have to hem them up. So I'm gonna stand back here, let you look at it, and see what you think. And I wanna say, you know, prices are going up with Temu. That's who I got it from, is Temu. Prices continue to go up, but if I'd have bought, like I keep saying, I may be wrong, I'm going to try to find something similar to Amazon and see what this would cost on Amazon. I never shop Amazon. I used to when my husband was living. I'd buy his medical supplies and underclothes and things like that. But I'm going to try to find, maybe not this exact outfit, but see if I can find this. And even on Shein, and see what the comparisons are. Because things keep climbing with Temu, but also do they keep climbing in what we call the concrete stores? Am I saying that right? So, okay, I'm gonna step back. This is Temu, my little black purse. I've had it for a long time. I just haven't carried it a whole lot. I bought another black one right over there. I've had it for months. It's about this long. I bought it, and I love a purse like this. Rather than long ways, I've got many that's vertical, but you can't see down in them where you can pull open. You can see better, although you're still there's no perfect purse. I was telling the lady the other day, I was digging in one of my purses, and I said, I bought this purse thinking that it was really gonna be the one. There's not any of them the one, is it? As far as trying to find your stuff if you carry a lot of stuff. And I try to keep mine a little bit organized, but it doesn't stay that way. So I'm gonna step back here. Excuse me, I got choked. Oh, and my necklace, it has the animal tassels. I did buy some bow animal earrings, but I have on my butterfly necklace today and my earrings. Oh, you all look at my nails. I put those on today. I cannot bear going without nails. Now, I took nails off yesterday morning maybe and stayed out of nails all day yesterday and this morning. But they start nipping. I keep a fingernail file around constantly when my nails are off. I guess because they nip, they want to tear on things. And finally, I got these put on. And I don't just wear them because they look nice, because sometimes they may not, but because I'm not so aggravated because they are nipping on things. And so I am proud of these. And I've never seen nails like this before. I always just got the French manicure when I paid every month to get my nails done. I haven't done this in a good 3 years, but I love these. And finally, I hope this is some nail polish that's gonna stay on. Glue, nail glue. Just gonna step back here. I hope you can see my feet. If not, I will put this on pause. Got deep pockets. I love the pockets. They're deep. You have your buttons here. That is a real pocket. I don't know that I'd ever use it, but it is a real pocket. Now here's the problem. I love the Eisenhower. Oh, it's got a pretty belt right here, but it raises up and got elastic, so I'm gonna either have to keep yanking it down. I started to say pin it down, but then I had to pin it. Then when it times to go to the restroom, I'd have to try to get all that unpinned. So I'm just leave it alone. Whatever it does, I'll just work with it. Do you like this? I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It's not real heavy. If it gets real cold, I will have to put a heavy jacket or a coat over it. But I'm really gonna enjoy this, I believe. Thank you, Temu, for making the mistake of or me making the mistake of checking that and me getting it. Now I want to show you something else. Hold on just a second. You know, cutting boards right now are real popular, and I watch a lot of several of the real decorators. I believe they are interior decorators, and they show how to decorate with these. Now this thing is got this at Aldi's. Let me just smile. It's still got the sticker on it. I've got to soak that off somehow. Or however, if you know an easy way to get glue loose, please tell me. I take acetone sometimes and do it, but I don't know if that'll take the varnish off. I don't want to just keep it like this though. I thought, well, do I want to stain it? I don't think I want to paint it, because that would have to be an oil. It would like a stain. But I thought about maybe putting a flower right in the center of it somehow, or up here at the top, maybe something. Would that look chancy, or just leave it alone? You all that are wonderful decorators, give me some ideas about this. Now, you could use this as a weight. That thing's heavy. You'd hate that to fall on your head. So I'm gonna lay it down right over here. I've made me a little arrangement in the floor. I have not finished my tree yet. This time last year I had it all done. I just have not had to get up and go. You can see the pumpkins are still on it. I have a wreath at the top. I have a just extra wreath. I got that from Temu. I'll get it down. There's nothing holding it up. It was pretty. It says, "Hello, Fall." And I have a pretty sign over there from Dollar Tree. It says fall. I have an owl, very unusual looking owl. I showed you that. And I'm just not finished, you all. I just don't have the get up and go to get this done like I did last year. I hope this changes before Christmas. But you all think that's pretty. I don't think I paid but about $8. And I couldn't have beat that going to Dollar Tree, hardly. Bought this in a pack, bought a bow, bought this thing. That would have been about $8 or $9 if you went and bought each individual thing at the Dollar Tree. That's how I judge things sometimes, but I love that, and I think that's pretty. So if you all will comment about if I should leave this cutting board alone, leave it alone, or put some kind of flower on it. I know. Hold on a minute. I love my shoes I have on, but I don't have on any hose, and they sort of dig into my toe. Okay, here we go. Maybe get an idea. Something like that. What about that? I'm not saying use this, but I could use it, couldn't I? Somehow attach it, or does that look tacky? Does that look like I just found that in the dump somewhere? I don't want it to do that. I'm going to put that back. I may just put that sign right there. Yeah, don't look too bad down there. Okay, you all, thank you. I have some other things. I'm going to show you all some other things. I'm trying to think, do I want a few things in clothing, or do I have a few items that just everyday things? We'll see. you probably will enjoy whatever it is. Of course, most of it will be from Temu. So I will be back with you in a little while. Thank you for watching. Thank you, YouTube family. Thank you for subscribing. I talked to Temu today about something, and I just tell everybody now. I said, honey, do you watch YouTube? She said, yes. And I said, well, I have a channel, and I'm going to tell you the name of my channel. She said, okay, I'm going to go home, and I'll subscribe. And so I hope she does. And I guess she lives in China. I don't know where they live. But you know what? She's never heard of Dollar Tree. I asked her, has she ever heard of the Dollar Tree? She said, no, never heard of Dollar Tree. I'm surprised at that. I would think if it's China, Hong Kong, any of those countries over there, they would have a big Dollar Tree. Have you ever been to the Dollar Tree in New York City? I went to it a good 20 years ago. I had the opportunity to go into New York City and see my niece and visit, and we went to the Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe it, you all. It made up probably, if you got some of your Dollar Trees, as big as they are, maybe, and then some of mine, probably 3 of those same size buildings, or at least 2. Fabulous. Take you 4 and 5 hours to go through that one, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it good. I would love to go back to New York City for Christmas. Well, I said I would. I don't think so. Let me rethink that. I don't know. Years ago, I would. Years ago, I would love to know I could go to New York City the week before or the week after Christmas, but I'm not so sure I wouldn't be afraid. Anyway, it's still a beautiful city, though, and whoever lives there, I hope they stay safe. All righty. Talk with you later. Bye.